There is a lot more that is going through YouTube street, and I want to talk to them right now. Secondly, Castor's mom spill all the truth. Other people will call them spill the tea. Other will call them spill the beans. But the matter in it, the facade itself was lifted for those who are so intelligent, could really discover what is going on. To the Nazi gang, they are calling it as an expose that Dimwango was exposed. But I listened to the clip, and there are a number of things that I found out. There is no expose that Dimwango was exposed. Dimwango was right in everything. But the master spin street boy, that is JT, came in and started spinning his own things. Amqarol also came in, joined the fray, and also started cascading David Jr. and Dimwango, also spinning lies. So in this vlog today, what you want to look at is about the lies that were exposed. And we are critically going to analyze the Castor's mom videos or audio call to Amqarol. Then I will deconstruct it, analyze it, then I will tell you that nothing that Dimwango did wrong. Because there is a story in this YouTube street that Dimwango had given a wrong information, that Dimwango had given her PayPal, not Castor's PayPal. But the truth is in that video. The truth is in that audio clip. So on this vlog today, we are going to play two videos, illustrative purposes. The one video is about how JT was spinning, a spinning boy was spinning his own shenanigans and lies to paint D in a particular situation. So controversial, but are not making sense. Again, in that video, I'm also going to unravel how the ones JT is, plus his audience, how the ones see they play. They think majority of people are sort of ones like them. No, I'm not the ones. I'm an elite, learned as well. It will take you a number of years for you to come and perform how I normally do my reaction. And that's a fact. Without further ado, guys, if you're coming across this video for the very first time, kindly click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, let's just dive in straight away. So what was happened yesterday, it was quite unfortunate, grotesquely. I happened to post a question to JTPodcast during his live. And the question was just simple. But the entire thread and audience of JTPodcast really came in for me in that kind of a vlog thread. And that one is a projection on how Doancy they are. Are you there? They will never understand. Verbiagely, they attacked and they were misled into such kind of an attack by their master street boy who couldn't fathom a just basic English. He always called them vocabulary. JT, these are not vocabularies. These are just a simple matters. These are just a literature words on how you can play with words and also you can get the meaning and you can conform with it. A good learner is always a good listener. If you want to learn, listen and try to ask the question. Don't exhibit your emotions. Then you're being deluded by your one's audience to think that you can match the level of my intelligence. Bro, it will take you century of years. Because such kind of intellectual acumen is so deficient in you. So how you responded to such kind of question itself really shows that there is a deficiency that is lacking in you. Therefore, the only thing and a place that will bridge that deficiency is to attack, is to be so controversial, is to be so cruel whenever you are asked question. Because what I expected to you is like you would have asked the question, then the question itself would have been brought to you, and you understand and you understood it. So guys, what I'm speaking about is through this life scale, because there is an illustration video that you're going to watch. Then you'll need to know how deficient intellect is so horrible with JT. Perhaps
JTPodcast, what's the umbilical cord with this vlog with Caster's issue? A disconnect that even your audience can unveil. You see, the problem is you and your audience and your DMwango's audience. That is how you guys really you have programmed your audience to kind of look at those beers that you sell to them daily, and they buy them. You can only imagine that yesterday the same person you're trying to tell us here was sitting there going live, sharing some fake information that she never knew about. She just left it. She never even bothered to reach out to the family until reactors like Amqarol reached out to Caster's mother to get the correct information and to bring to the public. And now you and your subscribers, who you think you're intellectual, okay, and you use some huge terms. So what is the umbilical cord? I mean, an umbilical cord, how is an umbilical cord connected to content? Can't you sometimes even reason to yourself, so you, the fake attorney of Mr. Cecil? How is Bogle, by the way? How is Mr. Cecil, Mr. Attorney General? So sometimes you, Zach Senior, and your people, that is how you really need to think your brains. You know, I wonder how those people really listen to you all daily with these imaginations that you guys, these fantasies that you guys sell to them. So you couldn't check DMwango. You couldn't go there and correct her when she was doing all those nonsense there in the name of helping Caster the friend. You couldn't say a word. You couldn't tell her that you, DMwango, you're misleading these people, and whatever you're doing here is not right. You couldn't do that. But now you're here. What is the umbilical cord? I mean, you guys think like vocabulary. I don't know if you have to call those vocabularies, my guy. Like, you lift vocabulary from point A to Z and try to connect them to sound elite. Zach, you can do better, my guy. You know, you're a learned guy. You can do better. You know, using a lot of huge vocabularies, that is really convey a message. That is one thing I tell you every day. And I tell DMwango that shouting to the top of your lungs, doesn't really validate the BS you're trying to bring out. That's why I tell you, at least convey a message first. Now you can go ahead and emphasize using those huge terms here, huge vocabularies. Because my viewers don't have dictionaries here. I can see someone needs a dictionary already here. Hey, Zach, give my subscriber a dictionary to refer to whatever you're trying to bring here. Because, brother, how do you lift a vocabulary from out of context, try to sound elite? You know, we in Kenya, guys who are watching me from those overseas countries, in Kenya we have some people from a tribe called Luo. My good friends from Luo land, they speak some good English, very good English. They have some deep vocabularies. If you don't listen to, you can listen to everything they say, but maybe you may not even connect anything. So Zaxin is trying to use that every day, even if whatever he's bringing out is completely nonsensical. So why didn't you go and tell DMwango whatever she was doing yesterday is garbage, using those vocabularies, Zach? Umbilical. What is Zach? I think you could say, what is the placenta? Let me bring that Zach. Zach, where did you take your comment? I know I don't have a moderator, so nobody could delete that. Zach, you should have said, JTPodcast, what is the placenta with these demons vlogs with the Caster's issue? A disconnect that even your audience can, what is Bro, you should at least, brother, you cannot sound elite by just throwing vocabularies. You can sound elite if you communicate. You see, it's nonsensical if you use a very huge language and someone you're communicating to, they don't understand. Communication is conveying of message from the sender to the recipient, and you make sure that it is delivered successfully. That is communication. So if you didn't communicate, you're just making noise. So you and Dimwango should know better that some other stuff are just nonsensical. My good friend, Zach, I hope you understood that. You are smart enough to understand. So your vocabulary is my guy. Don't really help.
He turned the old question, but what really made me so glad, but JT couldn't understand the question itself. And even the entire thread of the audience couldn't understand the question. Kudos. And that one really projects and affirms the position of the professorship that people call me through this YouTube street to be one of astute within YouTube street. Well, they are calling just a simple thing umbilical cord to be a vocabulary. Umbilical cord is never a vocabulary. Umbilical cord is a name. It could be an adverb, an adjective, depending on how you construct a sentence, depending on its contextual use. A contextual use herein is not a vocabulary. This is just a simple English. JT, lend me your ears and you get this information right. Now, I want to teach you a literature one-on-one. Maybe you never attended a literature class, or your literature teacher did a disaster with you. So the fact that a teacher will teach you something, then you don't understand it, doesn't make a teacher to be advanced, doesn't make a teacher not to be delivering. We blame the student, because the main aim of a teacher when you're skimming and when lesson planning, it is the objective of this topic is a learner, not learners. A teacher is only interested in a learner. So it is none of my business whether JT will understand or not understand the question that I posted to you. None of my business. But at least one or two people picked and understood, because I saw the comment, majority of some few people understood the question. But being a poster boy, want to play to the gallery. The good thing is you referred me to be learned so well. Another thing is like, I don't want to sound elite. I am elite. That's a fact. You even went ahead now to evoke the tribe. This is the second time you did with the circumcision thing. Now you are doing it because I belong to the lower tribe. The good thing, it's an acknowledgement that you acknowledge that the true tribe are the learned people in this republic. And anytime when you speak, we speak not through the vocabulary, but we speak through capital letter. It is in our DNA, or it is in my default setting. Well, if you listen keenly to JTPodcast video, there are two things I want to address. One, he took a jibe on me, lack of understanding, or the wherewithal, or the intellectual acumen to understand the question. I want to address that one thereof. Number two, JT chiding Dimwango and saying that Dimwango was doing nonsensical thing, that Dimwango was giving an information that was incorrect. That one we are going also to address. First thing first, the question itself read, because I have JTPodcast. What is the umbilical cord with this vlog and Castor's issue? It is something that even your audience is struggling to unravel. So even unravel itself, he couldn't read unravel, he said unveil. He came and even laughed off what is unravel, calling unravel to be a vocabulary. It ain't a vocabulary. This is a normal word, basic English to me. Maybe it could be advanced to you. High tech, you cannot understand because lack of technical know-how, or the wherewithal, or the intellectual acumen for you actually to have such kind of word distilled into you. Keep yourself reading novels. Keep yourself reading things that matters. There's this philosopher who at one point says, if you want to challenge Africans, put every kind of creative ideas into text or inside a book, because naturally they don't like reading. The moment we go and read, then we unravel other things, then we come in this space and tell you them. Therefore, you start studying and speaking that this is a vocabulary. It ain't a vocabulary. Basic English 101. Now, the reason why I'm saying it's not a vocabulary is a literature. Back to the question that I asked. When I said, JT, what is an umbilical cord? Let's pick the word umbilical cord. Listen carefully. Umbilical cord is an organ in the body. And the work of umbilical cord, other people call it placenta. Umbilical cord is so different with the placenta because the cord itself unites the placenta with umbilical. What is the function of umbilical cord? It helps in the nutrients reach or transfer from the mother to the child. Gaseous exchange interchangeably. So which means umbilical cord has got a connotations of relationship. Umbilical cord has got a connotations of a connection. Umbilical cord has got a connotations of enrichment. Therefore, it depends on your contextual use of it to get its meaning as per its relationship with the mother to the child. So in the contextual use, how I inserted umbilical cord into that one's literature itself, which means you give your art of peace a living through using organ or inanimate things to make it so flowery, because these are the devices and stylistic features that are normally being used in a sentence or in a literature when somebody narrating a literature. It makes it so flowery. But the problem, you didn't. So when I talk of umbilical cord as an organ, I was referring to its main intended purpose, which means the primary purpose is it's connect the baby, the child, which means there is a relationship here. Therefore, I take its main role, adjective, not noun. If you take to noun itself, you'll be talking an organ. Now, its use, descriptive, its use. Therefore, the function of umbilical cord will give you the meaning of umbilical cord into the context I used it in that sentence. Therefore, what is the function of umbilical cord? It's connect. It's an adjunct, a branch. Are you there? The use of umbilical cord, it's supplement. Therefore, the question itself, you cannot use supplement. The question itself, you can just get what is the relationship. So, where the umbilical cord insert relationship, when? Let me ask this question to you again. What is the relationship of Dim Wango's vlog to the issues of Castor? You could have understood. But I use umbilical cord. So the clever student who has got all the intellectual wherewithal or acumen could have easily dissected that. But because your level of school, where you reached, how you reason in this YouTube street, is not per excellence. It's not at par with my level of school. That's a fact. So those are not vocabulary. They ain't vocabulary. You can use of it. So umbilical cord is a relationship. What is the connection? Because umbilical cord also does the connection. It connects. There's umbilical cord and there's a placenta. From the placenta to the umbilical cord, that cord that you only joins from the mother side to the unborn baby side. So the connection. You can see what is the connection of Dim Wango's vlog to Castor's issue. Or what is the distinct? Let me tell you the reasons why. I cannot come into this YouTube street, then I start speaking English that a street boy, I respect them, speaks. Because there are some street boys who are just intellectually smart, but because they never intelligent is smart because they never attended to school. Others dropped out of school. Therefore, they learned language within the street. Therefore, it will be an insult to me who have attended school, then I start speaking the same language that the street boy speaks. So what will be the distinctive of us all? So if that's the language JT wants me to speak, I'm so sorry, bro. I won't speak that language. I will speak the things that I attended school so that I could exude such kind of wisdom, such kind of intellectual acumen, so that you could understand. If you're not understanding, be friending your books and novels and read books that matters. Don't read books that introduces you to the world of timelessness or the world of fantasies. You'll keeping on fantasizing. I hope with all your gullible audience, how you exhibited your doancy in this YouTube street, I hope this one will descend so far going forward. Another issue also I wanted to talk about, besides that one, you are now telling that Dim Wango is doing an nonsensical thing, that Dim Wango decided to pin the details where the medical appeal for Castor, for people to channel money, were wrong. It was not wrong. You're telling us the issue of PayPal. The PayPal belonged to Castor. And this is what I wanted to tell you. Because you're introducing us to a Amqarol video where Castor mom was speaking. Therefore, we're just going to listen to that audio, because that audio, I also analyze it, then there's truth in between, because you are demystified, because what you are saying is not what Castor's mom said. So let's listen to Castor mom.
Then I will come and give good. All is well? How is well? Oh, it is well. Okay, so yesterday I promised to call, but I got busy somehow. Because I'll call you today. Yeah. Just to know how you are faring on, and also how my small sister is faring on.
I'm just here praying to God. I am good. Yeah.
What are the reports from the doctors, maybe?
No, she's responding to medical attention.
That's good news.
She's doing well. Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah,
I was called today and I was told that she's doing good.
Oh,
she's responding. Not the way it was when she was here.
Oh.
Yeah.
We thank God for that. Yeah, I got worried yesterday. But I also thank you. I just want to thank you for responding positively yesterday when we wanted to reach out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for responding positively so that we could hold our hands together and see how we can help in.
Sure, you're welcome.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you so much for responding positively. It was so important to us,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope maybe you must be receiving some calls here and there still from some of our friends and also from our audience, right?
Some people are calling.
Oh, that is good.
Some people are calling. Yeah.
Okay. There was an issue about, you gave us your number, the other till number and the bank account, but also people were asking about the PayPal. If her PayPal is working, do you have access to the PayPal?
No, you know about the PayPal? They are holding. If I can screenshot and send it to, they are holding the amount. So I'm not able to withdraw the amount as I intend. And I think there will be a problem in future. If possible, please, they can forward to my number. They can use either MoneyGram,
yes,
or Western Union, or they can use even World Remit.
World Remit, okay.
They can use that World Remit. But for PayPal, I think there will be a problem.
Okay.
I have all the details that they are holding, asking me. I don't know what they want from me anyway.
Okay, yeah, there's been an issue with my PayPal because even mine has not been working, and they withheld almost $50 over there for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And once they start withholding, you can't get to it.
I don't know why they withhold. Actually, the money they had withheld about $133.
Oh. So maybe we should advise the people who are sending on PayPal to stop sending or reverse that money so that they can send it to your number through maybe Western Union and MoneyGram, right?
Yes, if they can, please,
Yeah. I just wanted to verify that one because people were asking me about it. And I told them I can't tell you what I've not been told. You know, I have to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Thank you so much for the good news. We're still praying together with you. We're hoping that all will be well.
Okay, you're most welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. And maybe we might catch up some other time, okay?
So guys, that is Castor's mom, the voice. And the video, Amqarol decided to impose himself and get this information just for content creation. She's not going there because she's having a heart of helping. Their main aim is go get information, come and disgrace the Amara families and the Mwangos. And if you listen to the clip, there is nowhere Castor's mom disputed the Mwangos information that was given. If you listen keenly, Castor's mom is saying all the details that were given were correct, including the PayPal. However, there is a technical error or a technical itch or glitch with the PayPal, which is so common, even my PayPal itself crashed with $100 with it because I cannot withdraw. That is so common with everybody. So if the PayPal freezes the money, whose fault is it? Is the Mongo's fault or whose fault? Who gave out all the possible numbers to send money to? The Castor moms is the one who gave all the details. Dimongo shared what was given by the Castor's mom. So what is the problem with the lazy gang? Because we are listening. Because JT grotesquely is saying lying and spewing lies into this YouTube street that Dimwango shared the wrong information of the PayPal. Listen to the video and audio so well. Castor mom is saying, yes, there is that PayPal is correct. But the problem with it is like the PayPal sometimes withholds the money. It's the PayPal that withholds the money. It is not the Mwango that withholds the money. Whose PayPal it is? The PayPal is for Castors. Why are the lazy gang lying that the PayPal belongs to Dimwango? Why? You know, these are the things that really behooves me. When I come to this YouTube street, then I want to like distinguish issues and I'll let you know the facts. Then JT will come and say that I want to sound elite. No, I'm not sounding elite. But if I'm sounding so elitist to you, then I am. The thing that I want is just because now you're so jealous of my intellectual acumen and of my analytic skills, of me exposing you, or of me dismantling every other kind of issues that you're putting forth on this YouTube street. Will never. Nada. And this is the thing, that these people will come with the evidence and parade here, then they fail to understand their own evidence. And this is my work, perforating your evidences into pieces, shred them into your own eyes, and let you know and still confirm to you, you guys, you're all demons. You don't understand everything. And you'll never understand even your own audience. And this is the verbiage thing that you always feed your audience with it. This JT lies. And now using the Castor's clips mom to demystify their lies. Where? JT, this is the clip you're telling people to go and watch and listen to. I've just played the clip. Tell me where Castor's mom said that Dimwango shared the wrong information. What the Castor mom is telling us that yes, there's an issue with the PayPal. What's the issue? Is the issue that the PayPal is written wrongly? No. Is the issue that this PayPal belongs to Dimwango? No. It's an issue that the PayPal belongs to Castor. But the problem is a technical error from the PayPal side, not Dimwango side, not Castor side, And the majority of people also, their things happens. Even Amqarol confirms that her PayPal crashed. My PayPal crashed too with $100. I've never complained. So at this moment, these people are finding the opportunity to tag in the amorous family and start making vexation. How we Caster's mom would be seeing how these people is using her plus the daughter to mint money. Yet what they're sending is peanut. Peanut. It didn't stop from there. There is another lie also which was being peddled by Amqarol thereafter. So perhaps let's listen to Amqarol, then I will come and dismantle her assertions going forward.
Did you bring your mother who knows how to pray to even pray? Never. So what is it that you people are always praying about on the camera? This is the time that this girl needs prayers. Have you pulled her to come and pray? Since now I've said you will see them doing it, they will watch and do what I tell them to do. Unfortunately, hey, Amqarol, I'm in trouble. Mama, pray. Mama, pray. This is the time for prayers. Have you prayed? No. You're out there trying to make people think that we are stupid people. We don't know what we are doing. What have you done yourself, David Jr.? You, as Caster's friend. How many times I called out Caster? Hey, Caster, that is not a place for you. Unfortunately, she never listened. It was all about, they could manipulate her very well. It's all about views and videos. Let us catch flights. A person that you are catching flights with.
Laughing. So if the things that JT were calling so nonsensical and stupid things, therefore he will get such kind of things with Amqarol because it is within their domain. And it's within their default setting that stupidity and nonsensical things harbor or resides. JT, what I'm speaking is just basic English. Those are not vocabulary. I know it won't be sealed. You won't understand. And I'm giving you a warning. Next time you come, we'll register you to a boarding school. Adult school where you learn this basic English. Because if you're speaking a street boy language, therefore I couldn't be a person to reside in that domain. Because that domain, no. That one is below me. I'm riding so high. That is it. I'm riding so high. You listen to the question which are so nonsensical. Amqarol is asking the prayer, which means if I toss the question back, have you prayed to Caster? Where is the evidence? It's an evidence that the Mongos families are so prayerful. That's why God has lifted them. So what is your issue? Furthermore, you are the people who are now playing on the opposite end. Because when Caster was battling all these things and confided to the David Juniors and the Mongos of this world, all these people started castigating Caster. And you never liked Caster or the lazy gang. Now you're playing so hypocritically. You're pretending, we love Caster. How many number of times on this YouTube street have you called Caster's names? Now you're running there with crocodile tears in a manner just you needed to help. We know at this moment, Caster needs prayers, not only prayers, but also finances. I know the lazy gang, when they hear the word finances, they want in to quote in, they need the term prayers. No. She needs finances for household bill. You are asking what David Jr. has done. David Jr. has contributed quite substantial amount of money. And all this issue, when Caster will come back on this YouTube street, then Caster will spill the beans and tell you the truth. Then you'll be on the other side of the negative side. Therefore, you'll start again castigating Caster. That is it. You are confirming that all these things you're saying is stupid. Yes, it is stupid. And that is it. You've described it your own self. It is your own word that I'm using to describe what people think of you. Because we get the characters of you, what people say about you, what you think about yourself, how you behave, how you talk. That is your character, and you have to deal with it. So in a nutshell, you're also confirming that at one point you called Caster and you told Caster that placement for you, which means you're confirming your intended goal and objective that on trending was saying. That the objective of the lazy gang is for content creation, never to contribute money. Your main aim is division. Again, you are confirming it today that it is about division, because what you are championing is division, because you're telling casters that the side of the Davidonia and Amara family is not your side. Quite unfortunate. So guys, I've just deconstructed them with ease, not reading anywhere, but everything with my head. These are the things that they find so strange, and the things that they couldn't understand with Senior Zach. And I will continue to rebuttal them going forward. Until next time, this is Senior Zach. Let me know your thought at the comment section.